We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Milwaukee Brewers. Ahmed Rosario is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Hey, that two-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike that it just comes in out of the zone. You can command that with movement. It's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
Throw on to first, in time, one away. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn.
Number 6.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The bouncer to the left side. Reined in. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Next up for New York, Mitch Haniger. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball 1.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now. Blew that fastball right by him.
2 balls and a strike to count. A bouncer up the middle. Sogard has it. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is on his way to the plate is the center fielder Adam Eaton to get things started here in the home half of the first.
The center fielder, Adam Eaton.
There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Throw to first is in time for the first down. Next for Milwaukee, Starlin Castro. Yes, he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Castro.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reyes is there, 2 gone. Here's Corey Seager looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Seager.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Waiting on it is Dahl, and that retires the side. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And he lays off again, ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Next for the Mets, Robinson Cano. Cano waits on the first pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Here's Sogard for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and next is the catcher Wilson Ramos. Out in front of it, strike 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Nicholas Castellanos.
The left fielder, Nick.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And there's one away.
Batting fifth.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Gurriel.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
The second baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Go.
Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Batting seventh.
So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. Yes, he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there to track it down. And now at the plate, David Dahl, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
The left fielder, David.
And the third inning begins with a changeup that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Smokes this one into deep center field. Back on it is the left fielder. Still ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning. J.D. Davis the next to bat.
Batting eighth. The third base.
He'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. Base is empty here with nobody out. Fouled away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now here it comes. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So now to the plate, Victor Reyes. As he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So one man gone for the Mets in the third. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Fouled off. The 0-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. So here's Jeff McNeil as he rips it on the ground to second. And there's out number 2. Mitch Haniger the next to bat. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
Haniger.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Behind 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown.
Now Haniger with a drive. That one's hit well to deep left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Up next, the power
Now
bat
back,
of Pete
the
Alonso.
first baseman, Pete
Popped him up.
Alonso.
Abreu over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Alex
Lots of baseball left in this one as
Avila.
we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Batting ninth. The
Here's
right
Gerard
fielder,
Dyson.
Gerard.
Pitch in the dirt, and that gets
Dyson.
away. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Avila stands at second with no outs. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Reyes is there, and he has it for the first out. So a runner on second with one down now. And the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. Hit toward the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
The batter.
So here's Starlin Castro. This will come up empty that time on a sinker at strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Runners off for second. Strike taken. The throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Ready for another chance. Corey Seager. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Seager.
Grounded to the right. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. Here's Robbie Cano now as we begin the top of the fourth.
The designated hitter.
Cano waits on the first pitch.
Cano.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Again, another foul ball. Swing and a liner. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
The catcher.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball right side. Taken in by Abreu. The tag, and he is out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the... Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. He set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Nick.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Reyes is right there, 1 down. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Now
digging in for his second at bat, Eric Sogard. A base hit in his first trip. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Striding in, J.D. Davis. He reached on a single in his first try. Liner towards second. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Victor Reyes, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. Here's Sogard for 1. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Ahmed Rosario. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Line to the right side. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. Into the box, Jeff McNeil. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ball 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
This one's flared out toward left. Left fielder coming in. He can't get to it. This one's down. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Now
stepping in now is Mitch
fielder.
Haniger. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 2-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher.
And this goes right past him. Oh my, that might plate 2. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Up next,
here's Pete Alonso,
the first baseman.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back the left fielder. Still going back. Gone! Robinson Cano the next to dig in.
The designated hitter.
Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Eaton is there to put it away and finally put an. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Abreu comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And that'll get down for a base hit. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in now, Alex Avila. And he fouls this one off. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And there's ball 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Into the box now, Gerard Dyson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Grounded up the first baseline. Dyson is often heralded for his defensive capabilities patrolling the outfield. So much, in fact, it's not uncommon to hear the word elite when used in talking about his skill set. So I guess it goes without saying that his pitcher teammates always appreciate having him out there behind them.
Yeah, he just seems to be in the right place at the right time. I don't know if he could see the signs from out there, but it almost seems like he gets a jump before the pitch even reaches home plate.
Popped him up. Davis Near the bag at third, and that retires the side. Striding into the box, Wilson Ramos. He's set to lead us off in the sixth inning.
Number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Hit back toward the mound. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. David Dahl to the plate now. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Therefore it is Eaton, and he's got it for the first out. Digging in once again, J.D. Davis. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. A ball and no strikes. This is in the air out to right field. Chasing after it is Dyson. He gets there, but he missed it. Runner around second now, headed for third. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him.
The center fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Reyes.
And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in. Now at the plate, Starlin Castro. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Starlin Castro.
First delivery to him on the way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Cue shot here out towards short. And that's out number one. Here's Corey Seager. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Reyes is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. At the plate, Nicholas Castellanos.
The left fielder.
It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Line to the right side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he'll get in there safely.
Now batting, third base.
At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
No runs, 5 hits. 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. And another foul ball.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Digging in and looking for more, Ahmed Rosario. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Ahmed.
First delivery to him on the way. High in the air down the right field line. And he will make the running catch near the stands. A tough play there on the run for the first out. So stepping in, Jeff McNeil. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Eaton. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Mitch Haniger. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. hit back toward the mound. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired.
For the traditional 7th inning,
Digging in, Eric Sogard. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Second baseman.
First pitch on its way.
Sogard.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. One away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Line drive to center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Alex Avila. And it's fouled away. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight.
And Avila's going to reach. He's got a base hit.
The right fielder, number 6.
And now Gerard Dyson. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And a relay home. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. On to third, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Dahl, and that's the second out of the inning. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now. Stepping in, Starlin Castro, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. No balls and 1 strike. Stroman comes set. 0-1 pitch on its way. Into center field, line drive base hit. He'll come home with it. Throw won't get him. He's in at second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. High in the air out to center field. Reyes will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Striding in once again, Pete Alonso. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
Now batting.
So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Eaton's able to put this one away, and that's out number 2. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and next is the catcher Wilson Ramos. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Eaton is under it, and that retires the side. Nick Castellanos now. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Oh, and he misses it. Runner at second now as a result of the error. And stepping in, the long ball threat. Lourdes Gurriel. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Here's Eric Sogard.
Second
baseman. First pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. He's ready now. The pitch, and this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
3-1 to him now. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. 3-2 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A bare hand for one. And it's in time to get him. But they do play to run on the play. So here's Jose Abreu. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Abreu.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he is into second with a double. His third hit of the night.
The batter.
At the plate now, Alex Avila. Popped up.
Avila.
Alonso shading to his right. And that's the third out. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He homered back in the third inning in this one.
David Dahl.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for two. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Now batting, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
To the plate now, J.D. Davis. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A runner at second, nobody out. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. And an offline throw, but boy, look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the bag. Great concentration there for the first out.
The center fielder.
Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Reyes. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. A man at third with one away. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Victor Reyes goes down for out number 2 in the top half. The 1-0.
That's a ball.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Dyson's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Standing in, Jarrod Dyson. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
Right fielder.
Michael Walker, a right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here.
Now pitching for the Mets, number 45, Michael Walker. In hitting for the Brewers, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard towards second. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
The center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
Adam Eaton digging in next. Line towards center field. Reyes is there, and he has it for the first out. Here's Starlin Castro.
next from
He
Milwaukee,
singled and drove home 2 his
the
last
designated
time.
hitter, Starlin
And a ball 1-0.
Castro.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hit on the ground toward the left. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
8-4 tonight. The New York Mets led this game from the third. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the New York Mets and the Oakland A's. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Amed Rosario. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ball one to start the at-bat.
7 o'clock.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove.
Batting second. The second base.
So here's Jeff McNeil. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. In there, a base hit.
Batting third. The right
Mitch
fielder.
Haniger the next to bat. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Rosario on second. McNeil at first with no outs. A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up to second for one. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play. Now batting, Pete Alonso, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Alonso.
From the belt, the pitch. Chopper to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. At the plate, Corey Dickerson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the A's, the left
Here it
fielder,
comes.
Corey Dickerson.
High in the air out to center field. Reyes has it, and it's a quick out, number one. Striding in for Oakland, Mark
The
Canha.
right fielder, Mark Canha.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball one, no strike.
Grounded to first. He's got it. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Olson.
And now pitch on the way. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Robinson Cano, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Fouled away. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Batting fifth.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play. One there on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. Pulled toward right center field. Kenna is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. J.D. Davis the next to bat. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Batting 9.
So now to the plate, Victor Reyes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. After it is Dickerson. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Bottom of the inning now. Next up for the A's, Chris Davis. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Chris Davis.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Chris Davis becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Syndergaard, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
And there's out number 2. At the plate, Tony Kemp will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. A 1 pitch on its way. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Bottom of the second here with no score. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And here's a pitch swung on and grounded toward Rosario at short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is back to the top of the order now. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
Now batting,
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and no one will track it down. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. And he popped him up. But this will land untouched. The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far.
Now batting.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Up next for the bat.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. As he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a chopper to first. He's right there. Olson takes it on his own, and the inning is over. So striding forward now, Ramon Laureano, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Number 22.
Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Batting 8.
Into the box,
shortstop.
Marcus Semien.
Marcus.
He'll take a look at a sinker here. 2 low for ball 1. That's by him for strike 1.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
Line drive to center field. And the ball is dropped. Coming to the plate now, Austin Allen. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Allen.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. None out, runners at first and second. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. There's one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Corey Dickerson. And that misses ball 1.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch, got the double play. But don't kid yourself, there's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs one more out.
Ready with the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Men on third with 2 down. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. So runners at the corners with 2 gone. And striding in to bat next, it will be Mark Canha. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. This is foul right side. Sent out to straightaway center field. Reyes is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out. Next will be the designated hitter, Robinson Cano. A base hit in his first trip. And the pitch.
Cano.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Laureano is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Ramos reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Pops this one up. Olson in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Popped up. Olson has room in foul territory, and no one will get this one. Here now the 2-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now the pitch. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2. So digging in now, J.D. Davis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. No runs, 7 hits. 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Liner towards second, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Victor Reyes. As he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. Reyes is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost start. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock. Putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line definitely sets the tone for the team.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Even at 2-2. The pitch. Hit back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
The batter, number 1.
Standing in now, Ahmed Rosario. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Fouled off. One and 2. Here it is. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. And that'll bring up Matt Olson. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. Here's a shot to left field and deep. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman.
Third baseman, Matt.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he fouls this one off. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And it's fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit to third. Davis has got it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Kemp.
There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. Line toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Now batting, number 22.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's the 1-0. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Jeff McNeil. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The second baseman, number 6.
Here's the first pitch to him. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Pops this one up. Chapman is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the corner outfielder, Mitch Haniger. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Laureano is there. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
You get a swing like that, you know the hitter made up his mind he was swinging no matter what on that pitch.
Back up the middle. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Stepping into the box, Marcus Semien. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway.
Semien.
Hit down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Not the best of sinkers that time, ball high. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Again, he sends it out of play. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2 and 2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Haniger is there to put it away for out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Austin Allen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Fouled away. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Fielder, number 23.
First pitch on its way.
Dickerson.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Dahl. And that ends the inning. New inning set to get underway. Striding forward now is the DH, Robinson Cano. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. This is line to left. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Long run for the right fielder, and no one will track it down. 2-2 to the Mets catcher.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Full count now. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out. Settling in now, David Dahl. As he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. He was a little angry on that heater.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And they can't run it down. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, J.D. Davis. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1, no strike.
Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder giving chase, but he can't get there, and this might tie up the game. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Victor Reyes.
In now, Victor Reyes. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Swing and a liner, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ahmed Rosario, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. 2 out, bases loaded. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
A 3 ball, 1 strike count to the Mets shortstop.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Well, I've officially seen everything now as they issue the intentional walk with the bases loaded. And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Dickerson is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. Stepping into the box, Mark Canha. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
The right fielder, Mark Canha.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Late that time for a strike.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Now batting.
At the plate now, Matt Olson. In the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Into center field, line drive base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Here's Chris Davis now.
Designated hitter.
Grounded just foul down the line. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 on its way. Count is 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. At the plate, Matt Chapman, 0 for 2 on his line this far.
Chapman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Seventh inning ready to roll. Digging in now, Mitch Haniger. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Shot toward right center, and that's going to be a base hit. So the possible tying run is aboard here to start the 7th.
Now batting, the first.
Here's Pete Alonso, and there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. Here it comes on 0-2. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitcher's duel, 2-1 our score. Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So a runner at first now with 1 away. That'll bring up Robinson Cano. Has a look, now the pitch. Popped him up. Chapman is under it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. In now, Wilson Ramos. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
David Dahl to the plate now.
Dahl.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. High in the air out to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
For the traditional.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Tony
Leading
Kemp
off,
will try and
48.
get something started in the home
second
half of
baseman.
the 7th.
Tony.
Jerry
Your
Spamiglia
attention,
gets the
please.
call from the pen
Now
to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 27. Jerry Spamiglia.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting.
So striding in,
Number 22.
Ramon Laureano. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Reyes is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The batter,
Ready
number
for
10.
another shot now.
Shortstop.
Marcus Semien.
Marcus.
0 for 2 for him to this point.
Semien.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch here is softly hit down the line to third. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Now batting.
At
The
the
catcher.
plate, Austin Allen.
Austin.
As he lifts it in the air to right
Allen.
field. Waiting on it is Henniger. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready once again, J.D. Davis. He steps in off a base hit in his last
The third
at-bat.
baseman. J.D.
First pitch on its way. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Here it comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Another 2-2 offering. Skied into straightaway right. Kenna is there, 1 away. Now in the box, Victor Reyes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Up next to the net.
Into the box, Ahmed Rosario.
Ahmed.
He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? 1 there. On the first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now to the plate, Corey Dickerson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Corey
First offering on its way.
Dickerson.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Digging
right
in,
fielder,
Mark
number
Canha.
20.
He reached on a single
Mark.
last time and later wound up scoring.
Canha.
Now the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Reyes is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate,
baseman,
Matt Olson.
Matt
Singled homer run in his last time up.
Olson.
First delivery to him on the way. In the air, down the line in left. Dahl's in pursuit. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
The batter, number
Chris
2.
Davis next to bat.
Designated hitter.
As he'll
Rick
swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike
Davis.
1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he fouls this one off. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And another foul ball. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Standing in, Jeff McNeil. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Number 6.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right side. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Ready now,
Right
Mitch Haniger. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Now Haniger with a drive. That one's hit well to deep left field. Looking up is Dickerson. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here.
Now batting. The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Stepping in now, Pete Alonso. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Now the pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Robinson.
First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled straight back. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Not trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly. Olson takes it on his own, and the inning is over. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman.
48. The third baseman, Matt
He's ready. Here's the first
Chapman.
offering.
Yeah, that ball went out.
Flips the corner of the zone with a sinker for a strike. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
The 1-2. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with
Now
a lead-off
second
double.
baseman,
Robert
Tony.
Gesellman, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in
Your
out of the
attention,
bullpen to
please.
do the pitching.
Now pitching for New York, number 65, Robert Gesellman.
To the plate now, Tony Kemp. And he'll try to get that runner to third, but this one gets fouled. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. And they'll play the station-to-station game here, but this is a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. And that sinking fastball didn't sink, it stayed high. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch. Possibly winning run 90 feet away with nobody out. Drilled on the ground to short. Rosario's got it. And there's one down now. So digging in with a chance to win it here, Ramon Laureano. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with one gone.
The shortstop,
Digging in, Marcus Semien. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
The 3-1 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
the catcher.
Standing in with the bases loaded, Austin Allen, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. Here's the first pitch. 4-1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Line to the right side. That ball's down, and in comes the winning run. And the winning run will score as they walk off with a 3-2 victory. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
It wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had one hit, but